Good morning, everyone. This video is about my long-awaited comeback, showreel. Okay, so the question is, where have I been? Where have I been?
Been to Hong Kong.
Yeah, so we went to Hong Kong for Thanksgiving. We did New Year's locally. We haven't really been on any trips or anything like that, so I haven't felt... Well, yeah, we went to Chicago briefly for ACC, which is a cardiology convention that happens every year. Yeah, I haven't really felt very inspired to vlog, but as spring is coming around, I have this newfound energy, and I want to start vlogging again. I also have a couple of side projects that I want to take you along with. But the most important thing is that Vivek and I are very, very, very close to closing on our Manhattan apartment, which will be great and will give us great access to being in the city, especially during the weekends. My work has been very flexible. I only see patients 3 times a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I'll be vlogging Thursday to Sunday on my New York City escapades. And I would like to take you along. So right now we are in Ahimsa, which is a vegetarian Indian restaurant in, where are we right now, Midtown? Grand Central-ish area. I think this is a new location. The venue is really beautiful. They have like open ceilings on top, and yeah, we're just enjoying the sun. We picked the best table in the restaurant where the sun is shining the most. And at 12:30, I have a meeting because we are working on acquiring this really new, cool technology that I'll tell you a little bit more about shortly. I'll see you in a bit. I wanted to talk to you guys about something very special happening in the cardiology world. As a cardiologist, one of the most common complaints that we see in our clinic is, oh, patients come in with chest pain. Traditionally, we used to do stress tests. And the reason why a stress test is not my favorite thing to order anymore is because when you order a stress test, you can only tell whether someone's having a major blockage or not. A stress test will either be you passed your stress test, as in no major blockage, or you fail your stress test. There's a concern that you might have a major blockage. But it doesn't tell you if we have minor plaque, minor buildup, or anything. You could have 0, you could have 50%, you can have 10%, 20%, and you don't know. And when you don't know, you pass your stress test, you go and celebrate, and you think nothing's wrong. But then years down the line, things continue to progress, and then suddenly you have disease, and you never did anything about it when you could. So the better test to order, which is my favorite test to order, is a coronary CT. And it's because a coronary CT is a CAT scan of the heart. It's non-invasive. We use a little bit of contrast, but we're able to take a look inside the arteries to see how bad the buildup is. And once we're able to find out exactly what percentage the buildup is, whether it's 10%, whether it's 50%, we're able to start therapies early on to make sure that whatever plaque is already there stops growing and gets stabilized so it doesn't rupture one day and heal. We are currently in East Village. We don't often come here, but we're here right now because there is this Indian pizza company where they do like a fusion Indian pizza situation. And we're just here to eat some pizza right now for dinner. I feel so bad right now because Vivek initially wanted a cheesier pizza, and I told him no, getting the eggplant will be a really great idea, and it wasn't. I feel like having a little bit of sweetness would have helped the pizza a little bit more. Like, it was smoky, it had a smoky eggplant parta kind of a vibe to it, but then I think adding like some level of sweetness, like a tamarind chutney or something, could have made it a little more interesting. Because it doesn't have cheese, so it's a little strange. We have 2 apps. The first one is a hara bara kebab, which is vegetarian. Today I'm very vegetarian because I'm with Vivek. And the other thing we have is a broccolini dish.
I know what it is.
What would you rate this place tonight?
I think a solid 7.5.
Okay, why so?
I mean, it's good food. Service
Yeah.
is okay,
Service was fine,
but
but we didn't expect much.
yeah, I think it was different. I don't know if I'd go back though.
Ooh.
There are just a lot of places to try out. This is a good place to try out.
Yeah, I think it was a good place, reasonable budget.
Reasonable budget? Are you kidding? The thing was what, 175, 180?
Oh, we had 2 drinks and dessert and 2 pizzas and 2
I would say
apps.
it's reasonable budget. That's all. It
Okay,
was good.
fine.
It was good.
It was one of the more casual places we've been to in a very long time.
Casual and expensive. Now that I think about it.
I'm spending Saturday morning at a pet workshop, which is a different type of imaging modality that I'm trying to learn more about. And it's a virtual conference that is taking place over this weekend. So I'm going to be spending most of my weekend with my learning mode on. We had a 30-minute break after our first session, so I heated up last night's pizza. The one that we didn't like, the one with the roasted eggplant, that was too vegan for Vivek. So we added a little bit of Mexican cheese, and I added a red chutney, onion red chutney that we get from our local restaurant here. And it's actually a lot better now. So we have 3 minutes before we start. I'm going to eat this pizza, drink my coffee, and then get back into work mode. So I have a workout in literally 35 minutes, but I got so hungry. I'm grabbing some quick Korean soul food, a place called Pojokban. I tried to order extremely light, so I'm not vomiting during my workout. Today is Sunday, so I just wanted to give you a quick update. Today's the second day of this pet workshop that I have signed up for. Yesterday was very informative. Essentially, stress tests. There are many ways to do stress tests. There is the typical standard way with nuclear medicine, and then there's this newer way that more and more hospitals and clinics and outpatient centers are looking into because it's a lot more sensitive and specific. Your risk of artifacts are very low. So to get it wrong, you're less likely to get it wrong, essentially, to put it in simple terms. Because it's a newer technology, you have to kind of stay on top of things and read about how to interpret them best, look for what's up and coming, look for patterns. Pattern recognition is important. Find ways to make sure you're not reporting the wrong things. So it's an additional form of training, which wasn't as robustly available when I was doing my nuclear boards. We usually did a different modality. This is just a different modality, very similar, but a little different. So I'm just so thrilled to be here Sunday morning, just being able to like have this information fed to me in a like student way, even though I'm not a student. Vivek has gone out to Orange Theory, and when he's back, we'll be heading to the city because I booked a couple of things as well. I booked a different Pilates class. I did 2 days of solid core and I'm a little sore. So I want to do something a little simpler and easier, maybe even a hot yoga afterwards because I love that. And I also booked myself a lymphatic drainage massage because I've been feeling very bloated recently. And that's my general plans for the day, which I'm very excited about. Vivek is just doing some work calls. I am enjoying my coffee. I just completed a 60-minute massage, which was pretty great, much needed. I feel a lot better. And it was kind of relaxing as well, so I enjoyed it. I feel a lot better and lighter. It's now 2:20. I have a Pilates workout class at 3 p.m. It's a new studio that I've never been to before, so I'm excited to try it out. We're at Zuri Coffee right now. The coffee here is pretty good. I usually get my coffee with almond milk to avoid the glucose spike with oat milk, and I don't do dairy because I'm lactose intolerant. So almond seems to be a pretty good option for me. I will show you my new Pilates studio that I'm going to in Gramercy Park. And that's pretty much all I have planned for today. The rest will happen as they happen. I just finished my Pilates class, and this was a new class that I tried. It's called Jet Set Pilates, and I couldn't help but feel like it was very similar to solid core. If you like solid core, then you'll know that solid core is very heavy on the core work. One thing that I don't like about solid core is that so many people attend. The studios are dark and grungy and dirty, and if you've been on the latest Reddit forums, there's a ringworm breakout in some of the studios. Chelsea's one of them. You can go on Reddit, it's all there. So this being a newer, cleaner studio was a very, very good delight, and it was a lot more spacious. It's not as fast paced. I really enjoyed it. I was expecting this to be a much easier workout because I did 2 back-to-back solid cores yesterday and the day prior, so I was hoping for a little break. I didn't feel like this was a break at all. Would I go back? Yes. It's available on ClassPass, so that's great. 16 credits is a little steep, but if it's available, that's all that matters because solid core is never available on ClassPass. In fact, I have a different solid core membership so that I can make it to different classes whenever I'm available. Right now, I am going to the Upper East Side to meet one of our friends. Vivek and Carlo are hanging out together, and I'm going to go join them. I think that's pretty much it for this Sunday afternoon. We might grab dinner later on. I might show you, I might not. And that's my weekend. I hope you enjoyed all the footage that I've gathered. I'm definitely getting my feet wet after a long hiatus. And yeah, let me know what you thought.